Hey, beautiful listeners, we are live. This is Big Law, Seven City Shop Talk. This is the halftime report, UVA versus Virginia Tech, the last leg of the Commonwealth Challenge. I can tell you this, man, the Commonwealth Clash, excuse me, I can tell you this. That was probably the best opening of a game this year. I want to say they wound up hitting their first 5 of 6 3-pointers. We had two 7-footers hit a 3-pointer as well within that stretch. The team right now, they're shooting, I think, 50%, over 50%. They're shooting 46, 48% from three. And, of course, they're 100% from the free throw line. Score right now, 41 to 25. But I can tell you this is not over by any chance, by any means. I'm looking at the way that UVA can sometimes go into slow periods of time when it comes to scoring, and you got to be careful of that. One thing I will tell you is this team really wanted this game. You can tell the way that these guys came out, these men on senior day came out and was so ready for this game. I know that 3 overtime game they had, they lost at Virginia Tech earlier in the year. That stayed in their craw for a very long time. So I'm thinking, from what I saw of this game, when they come out this half, they got to own this first 4 minutes, 5 minutes of the half. I really want to see it. I'm excited to see what this team does. They came out, they were on fire. So right now, if they can come out and knock this team out early, we may wind up having an early win, which is what I would really love to see. I really would love to see Virginia totally close out, and I mean really close out this game early. But sometimes Virginia, especially as of late, outside of a few games, they'll tend to have some slow-ups and wind up having some games that should not be as close as they are. But let's see what this team shakes out. The entire team is contributing. Chester Ritter, Malik Thomas started off on fire. Hello to all my folks out there live. You got something to put in the chat, go ahead and we'll respond. I'll respond. But the best beginning of a game of the year, I got to give them that. But also, the best closeout of a half of the year as well. So I got to give them props, give the team credit for what they've done to get this game where it's at. I think they can keep this up. I know Virginia Tech is not going to come in here in the second half and lay down for these Wahoos to blow them out. But I think if Virginia continues to play with the rhythm they're used to playing, because to me it seems like they're playing at a quicker pace than any of the Hokies were in the beginning of the game. And then I love the way that they close it out. So if guys like Malik Thomas, Sam Lewis continue to play their game, then the other shooters can get in the game as well. And Chance Mallory also, not necessarily scoring a ton, Dallin Hall as well, but doing the little things to get the win and to get balls that fall in favorably for the Wahoos. I mean, they're all over the floor. They're hustling. I like the way Oyinso's playing. Udo Oyinso's playing as well. Just steady, man. You know, who has a better backup big man than Oyinso? Oyinso, to be truthful, could probably start. Well, he probably is a starter on this team, honestly. I think he's a better center than Grunlow, but I understand why they're doing the way that they're doing it. because they have had the same starting lineup for most of the year. But I can tell you, it's such a luxury having a 7-footer with that kind of shot blocking ability, but also with the ability to score when needed, and the lob game that he has. I really like what I see coming from Oyenso. Not to mention Grunlow. Grunlow doing a heck of a job as well, being a shot changer, shot blocker in the middle as well. Ritter doing what he does, being steady, putting up points, almost like we want to call him the enforcer. Ritter is your best player and enforcer. And that's always cool because everybody follows his lead. Everybody plays tough. And that's what I like about this team. This isn't your regular UVA team, in my opinion. This team is a team of 9 to 10 deep players, and they all play with grit. I just love the way that they're playing right now. Like I said, UVA shooting 50% field goal, 6 of 13 from 3-point, 15 rebounds. Virginia Tech has 18 rebounds, but Virginia has 12 assists to their 7 assists, and only has turned the ball over 3 times. That's a big deal. They don't turn the ball over and they're making all the shots. That's when you get a score like 41 to 25. But I can tell you, this team came out, they really wanted this game. You can tell that last game, that last 3 overtime game lost to Virginia Tech really bothered UVA. And they came out, it looks like they're raring to blow this team out on the home court. On senior day, rivalry weekend. We got about 3 minutes before the start of the second half. Go get you a cold drink, get you something to eat, and go ahead and lock on in because I got a feeling this game's going to get a lot tighter. And I think UVA needs to continue to play with the intensity that they have for the whole game since this game has started. Well, we're looking at something of a team that can have some real issues trying to close us out against your rival. But last leg of the Continental Clash coming up. This is Big Law 7C Shop Talk Sports. I'll see you guys at the end of the game for the post game. And the reason why I'm looking around because the atmosphere is electric, as always when they're playing Tech. But it's always a lot more fun when you have 26 wins behind you and you're trying to crush your rival to validate, do more than validate, but to really validate why you are who you are and where you are. Stay tuned, I'll be back. 7C Shop Talk Sports. I'm going to give you a little bit of a view of them warming up. Got the boys warming up there. Got a minute left. That's the JPJ. It is loaded. It's just a lot of people are getting concessions right now. Bathroom breaks and everything. But I tell you what, it was extra loud in here, as it always is. All right, we're getting there. All right, here we go. Let's get back at it. We got a minute. 7C Shop Talk Sports. I'll see you guys for the post game. Walk. Let's see what happens. Let's go.